is here, that means the future is more. We breaking all barriers as we run through the door. Let's access the greatness in ourselves and explore. I woke up feeling limitless. It's time we get more engaged than we've ever been. More and more relevant, striving for excellence. Moving into the future, we can't let up. We gon' keep reaching for the stars and we gon' keep our heads up.
Future is more powerful than you've ever dreamed. The future is more relevance, more engagement. It's more machine than you've ever seen. Future is here, future is here.
Hey everybody, I done took my glasses off and don't know where I put them. Hope y'all are doing good. We're here. Y'all give me the chat and let me know if you guys can hear and there's no echo. I keep having a make sure we're good. Cut the chat on. Hey y'all. See, y'all are doing good. I can't see, if you don't give Facebook permission, I can't see who you are on the chat. So if you can give Facebook the permission, it's great. This is a very important meeting if you can tag your team members, because we're going to be going over the host program for October. And I want to make sure you guys understand it. If you have questions, that is really important. So we're going to get started. I've given you guys a couple minutes to get on. So please use the tag feature. If one of the admins are on the page, if you can tag everybody. I've already used my @everyone today. So that way they don't miss out on this. If you want to watch the replay at a later time, you can do that as well. That is also a perfect opportunity for you to do that as well. So we're going to get started with our More Money Monday training, familiarizing ourselves with the October host program. Oh, everybody's hopping on now, so I'm so excited. So the thing is, you need to be in the know so your business will grow. If you don't know what's going on in Tupperware, chances are you're going to be lost as a goose. So we want to help you be successful in the month of October. So what is Record Breaker Month? If you're brand new, you're probably thinking, I've never heard that. It's the month that you break your record. So I want to challenge you. What is your record, guys? We want you to work hard, but you have to start now. You can't wait till October 1st and start working. It doesn't work that way. I wish it did, but it doesn't. It all starts with your parties that you're holding this week and next week. That's very important, guys. That's going to lead you to a full record breaker month. So my question to you, drop it in the comments. What is the largest month of sales that you've ever had? Drop it in the comments. I always love to see this. I can tell you the highest consultant sales, I don't know if she's watching tonight, Miss Lisa Weaver did $17,000 one month. She swears she's going to break her record, so we're going to hold her to that. My personal sales probably was $6,000 or $7,000 in a month. And I'll tell you guys, this was pre-pandemic, so this is me doing in-home parties. I was more of the recruiter. So what is your highest sales month? Drop that in the comments. I'd love to hear. You know, and that's the thing. We all have different strong suits. $1,200 is awesome. So you can beat that record. Guys, that's just three parties. Look, $6,000. You got that. $3,000. But it all starts with starting now. Because if you wait until October and you have all these parties that cancel, when you start now, you're going to book 2 parties from this party, 3 parties from the next party. It's going to grow your paycheck. $4,400. That's awesome. So Record Breaker Month houses some of the best host incentives. Okay, so that's one reason you want to really work, because your hostesses are going to work so hard for you. So just for hosting a party in October, we have this 14-ounce serving center bowl. If you are a new consultant and are not familiar with the serving center bowl, it actually goes in the middle of your serving center. It is a regular bowl. It's larger than our ideal bowl by a little bit. But let me tell you, I love this because this bowl is actually microwavable. Yes, it is, without the seal on. You can't microwave with the seal on, but it is a microwavable, reheatable bowl. Because a lot of times when you have it in the serving center, you may have something warm in there. And so you want to have that in your, it's perfect for you to reheat things. Now, when you hit the $200 level, this is nothing new. You're going to get the thank you gift. So the Fridge Smart, you get your choice between the Fridge Smart. Oh my goodness, what happened? It completely, my screen went blank, so sorry, y'all. But you get the choice of the thank you gifts, the $200 level, the Fridge Smart Minis, the That's a Bowl, the Modular Mate Spice Shakers, or the Impression Bowls. That's free at the $200 level. Nothing new, right? But then at the $350 level, this is what's going to be new in the month. One of the things, you get to pick a host bonus. So what is a host bonus? If you're watching and you're unfamiliar with what the host bonus is, what is it? It is actually an item that has a copay that does not use your host rewards. So it's something that is in addition to. And a lot of times it's exclusive items that only hosts can buy. So what's really cool about this is it's the Holiday Starlight collection or the salad spinner. Now, if they are choosing the $500 level, this is match in part. Everybody wants more than just a 4-place setting, right? Because everybody's family is larger than that. So that's really cool. And these are the 10-ounce tumblers. These are glittery, guys. They're so glittery. And the salad spinner, y'all, hasn't been out in so long. And this is the really large one, the 1 gallon. And it has a seal that you can actually spin and serve out of this. It is amazing. It is a $79 value that they can purchase for $29. Or they can purchase the Starlight collection for $15 copay. So what's next, guys? So then we have 3 different host rewards at the $500 level. Starting with the one in the catalog, you guys have seen this. This is going to run the entire catalog season, the 17-piece holiday serving set. But then we have 2 new host rewards I'm really excited about. The one in the center is the one that has the coordinating pieces at the $350 level. Y'all, it's sparkly. And you see that impression picture in the very back, it's a 1 gallon. That is one of the most requested pictures that we don't sell often. I have people ask me for them. Now, let me tell you something else. Those bowls, do you see the little bitty bowls in the front? Those are actually little dip containers that fit on those bowls. They're so cute. My kids love them. If we're dipping, do y'all have kids that don't like their stuff to touch? They can put their honey mustard or their ketchup in it and they can dip. Or maybe it's fruit dip, but if you have people that don't like their food to touch, it's perfect for it. And then on the right-hand side, we have another set. It's a favorites collection, and this has the little time savers that you can actually turn the time if you don't know when you put something in an item to refrigerate. It has a little dial on the seal to help keep track of frozen foods for freshness. Isn't that really neat? But you can actually, at the $500 level, they can select with their $75 in host rewards, one of these 3 sets, or they could do an exclusive shopping spree with the $75 host rewards and 2 half-price items, right? So there's 3 host gifts. So let me tell you guys, the thing is about host gifts, do you think that they could go on a $75 shopping spree in the catalog and get this many products? Absolutely not. So that's what is special about the host rewards is they're getting more bang for their buck. But I can tell you, I have the first 2. I don't have the last one yet, but I really love the Starlight one because it is sparkly, y'all. Who doesn't love sparkly Tupperware? And it's perfect for the holiday season coming up, right? Because we all love red. Now, what's next? At the $750 level, we have the Cool Warmy Thermal Jar, or the Eco and Thermal Bottle with Strap. Now let me just tell you, first of all, let me grab it because I have it right here, the thermal jug. And I should have got the water bottle. My son carries it to school every single day. But do you guys see this? So this is how large it is. It's about 3.5 cups. And so if you're one that likes to take some coffee, y'all, this will keep it over 6 hours. So it's perfect for you to take on the road. Maybe you're going yard selling and you need your hot coffee. Maybe you're going and you're setting your Tupperware booth up. You need your hot coffee. But guys, this is a product of the future. And I don't know if you guys can tell. It is really, I know my light is making it, but it's really a pretty pink. It has this that actually lets it open. So it's spill proof. So if you turn it over, it's actually not going to spill. But once you click the button, that's how it will actually pour. And so that's a $49 copay. It's a $99 value. It is something that is exclusive that only host in the month of October can get with 750 into. Now, look at the water bottle. I'm telling you, I love the water bottle. It's one of my favorites. We went to Universal this summer and we took our thermal water bottle in our backpack. And it was cool with ice still in it at the end of the day. It says 12 hours, 6 to 12 hours. It was definitely at the 12-hour mark. If you don't have one, I hope you've opened your own party to get one. All right, at the $1,000 level, guys, they get a $400 shopping spree. So they're getting a bonus, an extra bonus at the $350 level, an extra bonus at the $750, and they can get $400 in Tupperware. If you don't hear anything I say, guys, listen to what I'm saying. There is power in the double host credits. I can tell you this all day long. If they don't bring you those 2 datings, they will work for those 2 datings to get $200 free. So take advantage and fill your date book. But it starts now. So, I was telling you guys, book parties now, and you're like, well, Brooke, they're not going to get all these host rewards. Guys, start their parties now so they can work up to that $1,000 level. You can start a party now. You don't have to close it until next week when this starts. But start these parties now so they have time to get the $1,000, right? We want to have those double host credits. Now, with all of the rewards, they have to have the 2 bookings. Y'all, I remember coming in as a branding consultant, my best friend at a party, and nobody wanted to book a party off of her. And she's like, well, Brooke, you can just give it to me. But y'all, that's cheating yourself. Don't make the mistake I did many years ago, because what happened is my party train died. And what happens is that when you start your business and during these big months, it is really easy to fill your date book full of datings. So take advantage. So just to recap, host credits are different than host bonuses. So your host bonuses are copays in addition. It's not taken off of the credits. Your host gift specials, so you're going to have $200 in free. They originally said you could only get 1 host gift. Somebody said possibly 2. You might could get 2 of the host gifts for that and still have money left over. You're going to have to try it when the screens scroll over, because I don't know for sure. But you might can, y'all. That's pretty awesome, right? So this is just a recap of all that cool stuff. Just please remember, if you're looking at what we're seeing, please don't share this, because host specials cannot be released 1 week early. So they cannot be released until this Thursday. But guys, y'all, there's so much in it for a host. If you've not messaged your friends and family to start a party now, as soon as we get off this, I hope you are doing it, because there's so much out there. If you have a question about the host rewards, please put them down there. And look, it says it right there. So at the $350 option, they can have a limit 1. Check this out, y'all. At the $500, it says limit 3. I don't know what that means. And there's, I don't know. I'm not even going to tell you that because that doesn't sound right. All right, $400 shopping spree. Yes, please, guys. So this is a question. My host is at $800 in one dating. She is wanting to close the party but wants the exclusive host items. What do I do? Can I give it to her because she's nice? Get this question all the time. Don't do it, guys. Don't do it. You're going to be tempted to make up a name. Don't do it, because you're shooting yourself in the foot. Remember, make smart business decisions. And doing that is not, I don't care if it's your mama, sister, aunt, uncle, they will work for those extra credits, y'all. Promise you. All right, my next question that I got this week is, I have no parties in my date book. I have asked every single person I know, what do I do? Y'all ever had anybody say that to you? Offer incentives to party in October. And I love this image. It's out there for you guys on our team page. And it said, there has never been a better time to host a Tupperware party. It's Tupperware's record breaker month, and our hosts receive more bonus gifts and more free Tupperware than ever before. I'll be contacting you soon, but if you text me to host a party in October, I will have an extra gift for you. Special bonuses are being offered all through parties September 29th through October 26th. You guys can share this on Thursday, but it's out there. Now, guys, if somebody's contacting you to host a party, yes. And you're probably, what if you're brand new and you don't have any stash of Tupperware? You go and order some Tiny Treasures. Or you add one of those game gifts to their orders, right? So you don't have to have lots and lots of Tupperware. You can have just a little. Sorry, y'all, I had a message pop up. All right, so I don't have parties in my book. What do I do? Maybe you find 10 helpers. And what is a helper, guys? So your best friend works in an office. Hey, my best friend's name is Paige. Hey, Paige, do you mind taking this to your work and seeing if you can get 10 orders? I'm going to give you a gift if you do it. And I can give whatever I have on hand. And she's like, sure. And then I have my best friend, Beth, my other best friend, and she works at a doctor's office. hey Beth, do you mind helping me collect 10 orders? And then maybe I'm going to go to my mom. Hey mom, can you help me get 10 orders? But do you have 10 helpers that collect 10 orders? Guys, if the average order is $20, that is $2,000 right there, and you didn't lift a finger but give them some catalogs and some order forms. All right? That's a really good way to help you break your records. All right. And I tell you guys, when people are asking me about dating parties, these number games really do work. You can use you can Google number games on Google, and you will find these. They work, y'all. Book a party and pop a prize. And what I'll do is I'll message them and say, oh, I'm so excited you picked prize number 1. You get a free gift with your party with me. How does the next week sound? You want to use open-ended conversations, because if you say, well, do you think you might want to do a Facebook party with me? They're going to tell you no. You want to make it open-ended and make it sound like fun. Tell them that you're doing all the work for them, guys. Just saying. What about a party and a pumpkin? So I've done this so many, and I usually have these pumpkins already fixed up. This is a pumpkin from the dollar store, guys. And all it has is some tiny treasures, catalog, a sale flyer, a host sheet, and an opportunity flyer. And I have these already made up. So when I find my happy helpers, I think the pumpkin is really cute, right? And so the idea is every time somebody orders, they get a free gift out of it. So another thing, I hear so many people say, I can't date. I mean, that's really one of my top questions that I get from people is I cannot get anybody to do a party. Well, guys, I can guarantee you, I was with some ladies, and I can't see if you guys are watching me right now, but I was with some ladies over the weekend, and they were booking parties, and a few of them got discouraged after 4 or 5 text messages, and they wanted to give up. Guys, it takes a whole lot more than 4 or 5 text messages to get some yeses. So this is a great form I'll post out for y'all after, but it's really to find 100 no's. Collect 100 no's, because I guarantee you, if you message 100 people, then you're going to get some yeses. I've never had anybody fill this form and not get a yes. But I'll also tell you, it doesn't take a lot of work, because it looks intimidating because it's 100, but it's not, guys. So what I do is I'll say, hey, and I say their name. And then I'll put my message. You know, I'm in a challenge to book some parties and to fill my date book for October. Could you help me? And I like to say it like a challenge, because when I do that, I see people want to help me. Like maybe you're working for the trip to Orlando. Say, hey, I'm working for a trip to Orlando, or I'm working to beat my record. Can you help me? By hosting a virtual party, I do all the work. How does that sound? And, you know, leave that open-ended question. And then when they say yes, say, well, does Monday work for you? You don't want to date far in advance, because what happens, they cancel and you have an empty date book from now to then. Who wants to wait a month to get a paycheck? Not me, guys. So I encourage you to do this challenge and do it just like I said, but you can copy and paste the messages, just change out the names, because you don't want to go to Facebook jail. So it needs to be a little different. So, hey Jane, hey Sue, hey Amy, hey Renee, and then the same message. So you're just copying and pasting. I can do 100 in 20 minutes. Seriously, y'all. And then answer back, guys. Another fun thing that you can do is, how many of you guys look at stories? So I love to see who looks at my stories. I love to see that. And you can see, and you can message them and say, oh, I saw you were looking at my story. Are you interested in Tupperware? I'm in a challenge to book some parties. So that's a fun little thing too that you can do as well, because a lot of times if they start sending me emojis or love, I'm like, I'm definitely messaging them. Or maybe it's, and the thing is, you want to look, especially if you do more than one story, that's, you know, sometimes people hit stories on accident for your first story, but that second one, that's when they're, you know, that they're really looking at what you're posting out there. All right, date Frank. Look at Frank. He's so lonely over there. And guys, if you watch my new consultant orientation, you know who Frank is. Your friends, your relatives, your acquaintances, your neighbors, and your friends that have kids. And I always like to add the S, your spouse's contacts. So when you're making that 100 no's, you can write your wonderful 100 in your Frank list. And guys, if you did one 2 years ago, it's probably changed. Or if you did it last month, look at those names. I guarantee you know 100. Because let me tell you, how many of you guys just have 100 friends on Facebook? Right? We don't. I have 4,200 friends. Just imagine if I dated all 4,200 of those friends, what my paycheck would be. So think about your friends on Facebook. Think about your friends outside of Facebook, maybe your Instagram friends. Guys, you can do any kind of party. But the thing is, have you decided how much money you want to make? I want you to drop it in the comments. And I see somebody posted, if you can't find plastic pumpkins, boo bags are super. That is cute. So how much money do you want to make? So in the month of October, what would you like to put in your cash? Because we're getting ready for Christmas, right? We all know Christmas money is slim this year because of inflation. So drop it in the comments how much money you would like to make in October. Would it be an extra $100? Extra $500? Would you like an extra $1,000, $1,500, $2,000? Drop it in the comments. I want to see those answers because to me it's so exciting to see. Just like this weekend when we were at the Create Workshop, one of the ladies got up there and she said, my goal has been to pay off my Discover card and I just paid it off. It could be any goal, but you need to write it down and be accountable. So drop it in the comments because if you think it, you need to ink it and you need to have an accountability partner. So I see 1,400. Hey, you can do it. 500, 1,500. I mean, that's easy, guys. People do that every single month inside our company. Drop that below. We've even had people have that 6-figure income earner. How would you like an extra $10,000 next month? It's happened inside our company, guys. Not somebody way off. Somebody right here in our backyard made that $10,000 paycheck. All right, so the thing is, let me tell you a story, guys. So I have a friend in Hawaii, and she was working for a trip. And she went live every single day talking about her goals. She got me into watching her videos, y'all. But I was so excited because every day it was an update. I'm $1,500 away. I'm $1,300 away. I need 5 more recruits. Who wants to join me? Because she had to have a really large number of sales and like 10 recruits. Y'all, she did it before the month end, and she just kept telling her people, and people were following her, trying to help her. So don't be afraid to share your goals with your customers. Make sure you post your daily updates, weekly updates. They will support you if you're excited. Now, if you get on social media and you're like, you know, I would like this, but it's okay. You got to be excited, y'all. You can do it. And I can tell you she made it. All right, so this is a sales goal worksheet, and I'm going to load this for you guys, and I think I might have already done it. But you're just going to fill it out, and here's a sample of what it looks like. So October, maybe your sales goal is $4,000. That's an extra $1,000, right? So how am I going to achieve it? So you need to break it down. So this is really easy for the mind to see. $500 party average times 4 parties. That's $2,000, and that's only 4 parties held, guys. And what if you have a cancellation? So you really need 5 parties in case the one party fails, okay? So that's $4,040. So if the order average is $60, that's 34 orders. You're breaking this down, guys. And don't forget, you're gonna have that $400 sales volume bonus as well. So that's $1,400 you can make. And then maybe you spent $50 on supplies. That's $1,350. Guys, that was with 4 $500 parties, okay? You can do it, guys. But I love the fact of breaking it down. But the thing is, you got to start dating your parties now. I can't stress it enough. Do not wait until the end or the middle of October. You want those parties to start this week. I hope you are opening your own party this week, guys, because you know what's going to happen? You can earn those double host credits too. That's the really cool thing about Tupperware is you get to open your own party as well. Maybe you want to run a mystery host party inside your VIP group. What is a mystery host party? Everybody that orders gets an entry, and one of those people are going to get all the host rewards. I can tell you some of my biggest parties have been mystery host parties in my VIP group. Share it on your Facebook page. Do the posting parties. What Lisa Weaver is still tagged in the featured section of our team page. Y'all, she sold $6,000 in 1 week getting people to post on their page. And guys, if you're not taking advantage of the Super Crispit that has been in the vault, I know at least 5 years, take advantage of it because this is a great week for you to make a paycheck, and it's while supplies last. Don't wait until Wednesday night at 11 and be concerned that it's running out. So I hope I have answered questions. If you have questions about the host rewards, please drop them in the comments. If you have questions on how you can get the sales, drop them in the comments. Guys, we want to help you. We want to help you achieve your goal. But I want to challenge you to write down these numbers that you wrote down in the chat, and we're going to figure out how many parties you need in the month of October. But we're going to start now, right, with dating those parties. Date those parties this week, and it's going to help you be profitable and break those records in October. So anyways, thank you guys so much for joining tonight. Don't forget there will be a Post What You Learned at 9 p.m. Make sure you post because I'm going to do a drawing. And keep dating parties. I'm leaving the Mary Tep Life Bling Date 3 parties in September open. And I'm going to be sending that to everybody that dates 3 new parties. Not 3 already scheduled parties, 3 new parties. So, also don't forget we have a raffle that the directors are doing to help raise money for Jubilee. If you're interested in going, then please support them. They're going to draw first thing in the morning. If you guys can support, I will bump that to the top of the page. But it's a great way to support your fellow members and help them go to Orlando in next August. Bye, y'all. See you later.